Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Lee. Bodyguard is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And for Philadelphia, they've got Smith. Also, Maxey out there. Embiid is out there with George. And it's Watford in a power forward. And on paper, at least, Richard, this game is a mismatch. But on any given night, you just never know.
That's exactly it, Kevin. And while the underdog is extra motivated, the better teams sometimes let their guard down. That's a recipe for disaster.
Now, here is Halliburton. Siakam left side. Off with the layup. To the inside, Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Smart pass from the quick thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Here's Nembhard, covered by Smith. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
It's George on the wing. Passes it to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. From deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
George against Lee. Tipped away. Lee with the steal. Here's Nembhard, covered by Smith. Halliburton outside. And Lee with the stuff.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Siakam, right side. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. 5 on the clock. From 13, and the rejection by Embiid.
We love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Inside, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
And he makes both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Pacers, down 4 spots from them.
I think for the Pacers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed. And that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out, it's just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Indiana shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first one falls. Well, Richard, you played for 8 different teams so early on. What's it like adapting to a new club? New players, new chemistry, new everything.
Well, 8, man, that is a lot. But look, at the end of the day, the one thing that you learn is that it's just the basketball. And the faster you can figure out your teammates in the system, the more success you and your team will have.
And so he hits both. Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night.
Here's Maxey. That one good for 2.
How about the agility of Maxey there, just working around the defense.
Pacers trail by 3. Takes it inside. Here's the bodyguard. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. A moment here now to see the numbers for Joel Embiid. Here's Nembhard. Dishes it to Lee. Shoots from the high post. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Now here is Smith. D right on him. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Halliburton finds Siakam. Rebound by the 76ers. Blackbird's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the dish to George. Embiid trying to break loose, and they get it back. They get the rebound. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Hammering the offensive glass, Embiid putting that big size to use.
And there's the pass to the body. Looking for Lee, gets it there. Over George. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 6 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
George against Lee. And George kicks to Maxey. Smith scanning the floor. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Here's Halliburton. Still without a basket. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Smith outside. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, George. Over Lee. George, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Siakam. Up and in on the layup.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And now on our rookie leaderboard, who are the rookies grabbing the most rebounds in the NBA right now? Let's take a look. You look at Lee, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Indiana trailing here. Here's Nembhard. Plays it up and banks it in. Nembhard's got 5 points so far.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
There's Embiid. It's blocked. Here's Nembhard, covered by Smith. Pass to Siakam. Lee trying to get open. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Tyrese Maxey, averaging 23 points per game, 11 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
throw good. Siakam.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers trail by 3. Smith outside. High post, Embiid. Right side, Maxey. Over Halliburton. Rejected by Halliburton. Now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Nembhard's got 8 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's George. That one rolling around and rims out.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Moment now to see the numbers for the bodyguard. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. Lee against George. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Here's Mr. Moves. Stolen. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. They grab their own miss. There's the pass to Nembhard. Another shot. Takes it out to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. From about 16. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Barlow. Smith outside. Lee with the steal. Knocked away. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Mr. Moves. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT. Let me hear you once again get loud for your Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
And here are the Pacers now. They're leading by 8, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb. And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Halliburton, that's good.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Here's Smith. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Smith.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Mr. Moves. High post, Embiid. Passes it to Barlow. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Grimes passes to Embiid. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Siakam. Shoots. They get it back. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Grimes. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Halliburton outside. Right through the D for the layup. Halliburton's got 9.
And sticking with that shot, Halliburton, impressive with the finish.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And so it's Indiana ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
The 76ers trail by 9. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Oubre out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Barlow into the power forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
And, you know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Out to Lee. Over Oubre. No good from Lee. The 76ers trail by 7. Back to Maxey. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey. Gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
McConnell against Maxey. That one goes in. And the Pacers lead by 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Maxey, the 19-foot shot. The Pacers pull it in. The Bodyguards got 5 rebounds tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. Them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Neesmith, the pass to Lee. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in. The Bodyguards got 8.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's the drive. Here's Grimes. Doesn't go that time. Lee outside. Now the pass to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball over. This is it to Neesmith. Fires for 3. Barlow grabs the rebound. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Grimes. Oh, that's blocked. Maxey against McConnell. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Toppin, no one around him. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
3 points.
Toppin's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers. Outside, Maxey has to grind. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Grimes has got 5 points now this quarter. Timeout called the Pacers.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Once again, your 76ers, ENT, give them a hand.
Let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The 76ers third.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Lee, covered by Oubre. Good on the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
Now McConnell. He has 5. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Barlow. Maxey on the wing. Here's Drummond, and again it's Philadelphia.
Unselfish play by Maxey. He's learned to get his teammates involved.
Pass to the bodyguard. Knocked loose. And here is Nesmith. The pass to McConnell. Here's Lee. The shot. And they recover it. The second chance effort, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Jump shot is good that time.
The assist.
Lee's got 4 points this quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now, here's Maxey. A 20-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
And here's McConnell. He in the posts, covered by Oubre.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Maxey against McConnell. And the shot is good. Maxey's got 11 points.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
McConnell with it. He has 5. Passes to Nesmith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Timeout called the 76ers. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment. Always ahead of the pack.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Lee. Averaging 34 points, 11 assists, and 13 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
Maxey, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Lee. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Drummond, and it's blocked. To the paint. And Junior throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Drummond. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter. Pacers leading by 11.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Substitution on the court.
Philadelphia on D. From 12 feet out. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Pass to Embiid. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
Lee against George. Halliburton inside the three-point line. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Radford was shot off that time. Good D by Siakam.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Nembhard, the pass to the bodyguard.
76ers foul. Paul George. That's his first personal
Indiana
foul.
shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Pacers, number 9, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. The 76ers trail by 11. Throws it up high. Deflects the pass. And they're running. Halliburton for three. They get it back.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here is Smith. Defense is right there. Here's Watford. He with the block. Now, Siakam. He's got 8. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Here's Embiid. They need this. Intimidating move. Embiid.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake and then off to the races.
Halliburton with it. Now Smith defending. And it's Halliburton missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
To the middle. Here's George. He with the block.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Maxey. And Lee pulls it down. Indiana's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Lee. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter. Maxey looking it over. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. A fader. That one misses. Good D by Siakam. Halliburton outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 16-point game. Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Halliburton on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Poke loose. Siakam with it. George picks him up. George against Siakam. Over George. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. Smith outside to stop the run, and it's blocked. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 18 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Maxey against Halliburton. Bounce pass Maxey. Here's Embiid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
The 76ers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
And so he makes both from the line. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like you did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're a defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there and get steals and get easy buckets on the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Tyrese Halliburton was the man in the first. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high specific shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Definitely they need to get out, three-point shooters and contest. Ball is good. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam is out there with the bodyguard. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Junior. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Halliburton missing. The 76ers trail by 19. Now the feed to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Here's Siakam. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith, the bodyguard, grabs the board. The bodyguard's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Halliburton passes to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
The assist goes to
Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Pacers ball.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Wednesday, they'll host the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 4th personal foul.
For Indiana, they missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Shooting for Indiana, number 9, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. He's off on the second.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Maxey against Halliburton. Here's Embiid. Right through the D for the layup. Embiid's got 14 points for the game.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Nembhard the pass to Siakam. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Misses in close. Pacers leading by 19. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the rejection by Embiid. They retain possession. Here's the bodyguard. And it's off the back rim. No good. 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Watford, that's good. Here's Halliburton. 19 points in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Maxey against Halliburton. 5 on the clock. With a step back. And he makes that one. He's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Nembhard. And the rejection by Embiid. And they'll get another chance. Maxey against Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Kept alive. Goes up again. He lays it in. Halliburton's got 21 in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Watford. George against Lee. There's the pass to Watford. The shot's good on the assist by George. Watford's got 4 points in the quarter.
Continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
Siakam left side. Stolen by George. Down low. Here's Watford. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Watford's got 8 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the Pacers call time here.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers.
at some numbers for Joel Embiid. Averaging 21 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Blackbird's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Maxey. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Smith. Pocket 6. Here's Lee, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Lee's got 18 points.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Indiana.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Smith no good on the free throw. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Lee with the steal. Siakam outside. Passes it to Nembhard. To the middle. Shoots a fader. No good from Lee. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Smith. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The 76ers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Smith no good on the free throw. Pacers leading by 11. Lee passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Assist from
a high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
A floater, and Maxey puts it in. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Lee against Oubre. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Siakam with it. He's picked up by Drummond. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. Since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And Siakam, no good on that one. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Smith. He's got 26. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Barlow. Stripped it away. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Lee outside. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. And yes, it's good. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And the 76ers call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
We've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. Second, the Pacers.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Smith right side. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball stolen. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 17. Over Halliburton. Maxey, no good. Pacers leading by 13. Lee with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Got a piece of it. And here's Maxey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Maxey against Halliburton. Over Maxey. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 27 points.
High IQ play by Halliburton. Breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Inside. And Halliburton slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Halliburton against Maxey. Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Here's the three. At the line by Indiana. Over in the corner, Mathurin. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Mathurin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
2 minutes.
Maxey against Halliburton. It's stolen by Mathurin. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Maxey with it, now guarded by Siakam.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Oubre, good.
And not relying at all on a three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Maxey passes to Barlow. And no good that time. Good D by Siakam. Halliburton finds Siakam. Halliburton against Oubre. Siakam. And it's blocked. Pass to Grimes. And he makes good on the layup. Grimes has got 7 points.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Halliburton against Maxey. Puts it up from 12. That shot, no good. Here's Grimes, defended by Mathurin. Outside, Maxey over Halliburton. Here's Barlow.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Indiana leading by 18. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Smith. Mr. Moves out there with Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Mr. Moves. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And Indiana shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now, what are the biggest changes off the floor?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back in 2001, and then social media. So now you got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny now.
Smith against Lee. Smith kicks to Embiid. The pass to Grimes. Elbow shot. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Nesmith can't get it to go. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Grimes passes to Embiid. Ball's knocked loose. Lays it up off the glass.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
McConnell scanning the floor. He kicks to Toppin. Offensive rebound, the bodyguard, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by McConnell. He gets it in there. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the courts. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old-school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
First one falls for him. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and then next thing you know, he was traded.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Lee, left side. That's tipped.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's McConnell. He can't get that one. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trailed by 20. And it's Smith penetrating. And Lee pulls it down. Passes it to the bodyguard. Here's Oubre. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Obi Toppin.
It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the line for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre Jr.
Free throw, good, Oubre. And both free throws, good for Oubre. Pacers leading by 18. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Mr. Moves, and he finishes nicely on the way.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 5th assist in this one.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
And so it's Indiana with it. Here's Toppin. Great D that time from Oubre.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by McConnell. That one goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
18 feet out. To the right side. McConnell finds Lee. Tries again. Jump shot is good. Lee's got 20.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Grimes. 6 to shoot. It's blocked.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Number 9.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Here's Grimes to the paint. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Indiana. The Bodyguards got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. McConnell, that one drops for him.
That is a perfect placement of that time. Just guided it right to him.
Well, we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that, or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history.
That's good from McConnell. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Will it go? Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Pass to the Bodyguard. Here's Lee. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by McConnell. Oubre can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Smith against Lee. The Bodyguard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Mr. Moves passes to Embiid. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Smith's shot is good.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
McConnell with it. Kicks to top it. Poked away. Smith against Lee. Now Smith. We have certainly seen some great MVP races the last few years, Richard. Are you satisfied with how the MVP is chosen?
Yeah, Kev, I was happy with it. At the end of the day, there's always going to be at least 2 or 3 other guys that have a legitimate MVP case. So, you know, this year might have been a close one, but next year it might go to the next guy.
The pass to Mr. Moves. Lee with the block. Over Embiid. Another shot. And it's good on the way up. The Bodyguard's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Smith drives in, and Lee pulls it down.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot. Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to Embiid. In the corner, Smith with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Smith's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now, here's McConnell. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by McConnell. It's tipped, and the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
First free throw is good. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is Lee. Shoots from 14. Over in the corner, Mathurin connects from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Right side, Lee, 9 feet out, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Philadelphia. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Lee. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. George against Lee. There's the 3. Ball's knocked loose.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Indiana.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for the bodyguard.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Embiid. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Halliburton with it. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.